Alright guys, Rich here from the RC Network, and this is going to be build update number 4.5 on my Hot Bodies D413. This is Hot Bodies 1/10 scale four-wheel drive buggy. Now, of course, the 0.5, that means it's time to do some upgrades or include some items that are not normally included in the kit. So decided to go over to my friends over at ProLineRacing.com to pick up some of their tried and proven items for the D413. And what I mean by tried and proven, of course, you guys all know that Ty Tessmann runs the Hot Body D413, and he also runs for Proline. So they kind of collaborated and came up with some specific items for the D413 that Ty and his team runs with his buggy. So went ahead and picked up a few items here, but I wanted to first show you some stock items that come on the D413 and kind of why I chose the Proline version of those. So the Hot Body's body that comes with the D413 is what they're calling a 5-piece body. Now, it's somewhat unconventional, and it uses lots of these little screws and nuts to hold it all together. You can see there in the package. Well, they've really kind of taken a Formula One design to create the largest level on the top of the buggy. You can see right here, these are the two sides, or kind of what I'm calling the fuel tanks of the D413. You can kind of see how it's cut in towards the bottom or the chassis. So these are two pieces. You also have a nose piece right here that gets attached to the buggy. It doesn't remove, it's just part to make it look like a buggy. And then you have a top kind of fuselage that goes on top of those two fuel tanks to make it look like a buggy. And then, of course, you have the final element, which is the wing here. So, everything kind of gets bolted together as far as the centerpiece, and you have a body. Well, it's really tough painting it, especially if you have any kind of paint scheme whatsoever, and it is tough to, keep in one piece. So, went over to my friends over at Proline Racing to pick up their Type R body. This is one that is ran by Ty Tessmann, of course. You can see right there, there's a quick model number for you guys. I'll have that in the video description for you as well. But this is what they're calling their Type R clear body for the D413. Now, of course, it comes with a one-piece design, and I hate that it looks clear in a clear bag, but you guys will see that in the future update, or update number 5. So, comes in a one-piece design, still has that little nose piece that you have to cut off, and comes with an included wing. So, pretty cool that you get that all in one package. You cut it out, you paint it, and you don't have to kind of put it all together like the Hot Bodies version. Now, I've been running this new wing from Proline on my B5M. This is their trifecta wing, and this thing is super cool. Really thick. It already comes pre-scuffed. It comes pre-cut. You just have to cut your holes in it, and this thing is really cool. You have your little lines up here that you can cut off, depending on what line you want to run, and just really thick wing. I mean, I have not cracked or done anything with this on my B5M yet, and it's just holding true. Now, lastly, I wanted to show you guys some wheels and tires that I chose for the D413. Now, this thing is going to be fast, and I need some good traction, so decided to go with their VTR line of wheels, their 2.4-inch wheels and tires. So this is just a quick look at their Velocity wheel. These are the fronts, and for the four-wheel drive hex, so 12mm hex in the rear right here. And you'll see here there's a set of their rears, Velocity once again, the VTRs. And then, of course, 12mm hexes you can kind of see inside there. Now, as far as tires, I chose something a little bit different than I'm used to running on buggies. I'm going to go ahead and run some Suburbs on the rear. Definitely like these things for my short course truck. And here's a set of their VTR 2.4-inch MC clay compounds. So plan to run this on a clay track. They do come with their closed cell foam inserts, which is really nice that you get that right out of the package. You don't have to purchase those separately. So, but pretty cool. And then lastly, I am going to run their transistor front. A little bit less traction, but nonetheless has some pretty good traction on there as well. So MC clay compound. You do have to make sure that you order four-wheel drive for the front tires, because there are differences. Two-wheel drive, a little bit different than the four-wheel drive version. So make sure you check that out when you're ordering. Well, guys, that is all of my little Proline haul here. Can't wait to get these things painted up, installed on the D413, and that's going to be my last update before you guys see the final product and me running on the track. So, well, that's it, guys. If you have any questions about these items, please check out the video description down below and leave a comment if you feel so to do so. So, that's it, guys. Over and out.